You serious?
Doing on pedal bike, taking it, man. That's awesome. Took the scrap metal. Perfect. Okay, so, you know, we don't have the full service truck. So you would typically, if you had a full service truck, you would typically have, you know, you'd have your another J-arm. That's a minimum, right? So this one's just, as we can see here, is 2. It's because we're using a better operator bracket, a really nice operator bracket. And I don't want to cheap out of that. So you can see we have a distance problem here. So what you could do if you're really in a pinch, I've done it before, is use a piece of angle to bridge that. Cut it, bridge it. But we're fortunate enough that we got a runner today. So the runner is just going to bring us a new J, or the straight arm of the J. And then I don't know what they're doing here. This is some small. That's not the right size. So we'll have to get that switched around. I don't know if they just didn't know or that's all they had. It's just we run into all kinds of weird things. So we'll get that longer one on there, and then this will be nice and solid. That way, if it freezes, anything, it's pretty much bulletproof. Let's see. Oh, it's super long. Yeah, you're gonna probably want to adjust that a little bit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the critics will chew us up in the comments on that one. That's super long. Knock her down a little bit. At least it's got the right screws, or the right nuts and bolts. Half incher. Oh, all the stuff's out here. We didn't want to load it. Bad luck. All right. So you know how I tell you guys about the chain drooping, right? This is a very classic. You know, you want to tighten that up, right? But I have learned with experience not to do that until we investigate the sprocket up here. And we're going to throw a little more light up there to make sure that sprocket is looking good, which I might have to get Mr. Caleb because he's a little taller. But if that thing's tipped or got granule looking stuff, we are not touching that. This opener's on its way out. So that's just something to remember. That thing's sagging. Don't just start tightening it without looking at that sprocket. Just thought you should know. And also, I like that, you know, that doesn't look funny to me. That looks about normal. So if that was a lot farther, I'd say something's got give in it. We just don't know where yet. These things are common to break right here too, but those look good. So we'll get Mr. Caleb to tighten her up. Away we go. You guys remember how I tell you don't tighten the chain, right? Well, I'm assuming the pin wasn't in right, and that's why she popped out, because it sounded the way it hit. But this thing just went kapooey, and yeah, now we got a mess on our hands. So wonderful, and we don't have a full service truck. I found this piece. Here's this. There's obviously going to be one more, but where's the clip? The clip is probably what was missing from the get-go from whoever, or just something happened. So, oh, here's this guy. See, sometimes you don't want to tighten the chains. And this is one of those things I always like to talk about, right? This was not part of the job. So, for one, we're having a photo I issued down here. This is our funny zigzag because that was all we could do to make it work. And we did wire nuts because we were just, you know, and this thing kept fuzzing out on us. So it's really acting really weird. And then I was just complaining to Caleb about that. And then now we're just running it to set our final limits. We call it a day. And now we just blew the chain off. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. So we found all the pieces. I have no clue. I think Caleb's standing on her. Oh, somebody's out there squealing their tires. Let me see this, Caleb. Let me move your foot here. There you go. Let me get that stuff. This is precious. This is our precious right here. But I have no idea how this even happened. But this piece right here, you see that? That piece has got a little wonker to her. She's a little funky. A little funky. So hopefully we can salvage that because we do not have any extra parts. So always one of those risks you take, tightening the chain. You know, I don't want to drag it on the door. And now, you know, the door gods are laughing. They're up there laughing at me on this one. All right, you guys laugh at my electrical tape, but right here is going to save the day. We can kind of see it's barely hanging on. So we're going to really, this stuff is nice and stretchy. All right, there we go. Back to new. I mean, it's almost really no different than this from the factory. So we just did it with our Scott's Super 33 Plus. So son of a gun. Gotta be MacGyver sometimes, man. Don't want to make another trip back. But this is also why having a full service vehicle is nice if you're doing this, because probably would have those kind of parts, you know, Masterlink, stuff like that. Is it started?
Yeah.
Good. Relaxing. Something's still off. Maybe we fell off the front pulley. Cause see how much you got way too much. You know what I'm saying? What's your front pulley look like up here?
Front pulley.
Front pulley, where the camera's pointing right now. The light up there. Is it on the front pulley or did it fall off the cable? Probably fell off.
Oh, yeah, we're off.
They're off. That's what I figured. That was a key indicator because I could tell that adjuster's too much for tightness. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, just kind of hanging out. We'll try to get her staying on still. Can't probably see.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, I can tell that looks better. That looks better. No, not gravity. You got her. You gonna be able to hold the door?
Yeah.
Gravity. Okay. Started?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Not my problem no more. All right, not super tight this time. We had bad luck.
What about?
I don't know.
Right in there?
I don't know. Give her the flicker-risky. Yeah, it looks about. I can live with that. It's not gonna drag on the door. So we already got punished. That looks good to me. We got punished. We won't do nothing this time because it's on film. Okay, where are we going? Up? We were going up. Let's try this again.
All right, try 51.
Yeah. Perfect. It's a Hummer. Is that you? I think it'll stop, I think. It's just a drifter. Let's get her to not go up so much. Oops, screwdriver got screwed up there. Just like this.
It's not even out of the gap yet.
Yeah, it's kind of how it was. Unfortunately, probably because I know what it is. It's because they stuck the nose so far forward to clear this beam, so we don't have the travel. You know, in a nutshell. I could cheat. I could take this bolt out, but I don't know what they're parking in here. So is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? You know, like right now, while it's up, what we should do, because that's just always a good thing, is we should check our cables. And this one is taut. That one's beautiful.
This one looks taut.
That one looks taut too, he says. That one's taut. And do we have any turns on our spring? We do. We have a quarter or whatever, half turn on it. So that's all good. So my guess is they're not going to be parking a pickup truck in here because it's just pretty low. Just my guess. And so let's go ahead and try going down and back up again a little bit. Seals. That's good. I think I might have to tighten that chain up just a fuzz more because you can see it's dragging right up here. Right there. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I think we'll tighten it just a fuzz more. Did it stop better for you? Do you want it a little less still? Let's do a little less. You always got to be careful with these things because they will go goofy on you. Less up. All right, go ahead and break it down just a little bit. And then bring it down. Man, she's a drifter. It's not even a hot door. All right, let's try. Maybe the limits are goofy on this one already. Oh yeah, I could live with that. It just drifted right into home base there, no problem. Okay, and then actually bring it back up. I'll take the wrenchy. I'll take the wrenchy.
Oh, can you just use
I think I can do it right here, so I'm gonna tighten it. Perfect. Try one more time out. Maybe another reason to go with a belt drive. You know what I mean? This would have been this is a small little door, but this was probably a little bit cheaper. So that's why I went with it, but I would have saved the next guy the headache with the belt. The belt would have been not so bad dragging on the door a little bit. Yeah, could you bump the backs down? Yeah, you probably could, you know. Could a little bit. But we're just that wasn't part of the gizmo, so we're just gonna probably roll with it. We did decide we're gonna drop it down a hole. They're right there, it's real easy, so it'll just give that just a little bit of extra more room. It's they're level right now. I know it's because the roof's all crooked, but we're gonna drop it one more hole. All right, guys. Just remember, the devil's in the details, and this one threw us for a little curve, but luckily we figured it out. Sometimes you got to be MacGyver, and you just got to power through, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. Thanks, Mr. Caleb.
Yeah.
Another one accomplished, another satisfied customer. We're out of here. Make sure you guys keep your fingers, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, share. Thank you for being here. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.